wonder you could judge a trading strategy's potential all by yourself in just 5 steps? Imagine comparing multiple strategies side by side and picking the winner without needing a specialist. Sounds powerful, right? And trust me, these are insights that most people don't share for free. A big shout out to the Quantman Backtest page for making a process super simple. So without any further delay, let's get into the video. Everything starts with Quantman Strategy Builder. Use at your conditions may be something as simple as a long trade involving a call option buy. That's your foundation. But here is a fun part. Using the copy and edit function, you can tweak that idea into multiple variations. For example, create 2 strategies all centered around long call buy trade, but with slight differences in conditions. Now you might be thinking, okay, I have got 2 variations of the same strategy, but which one is best? And that's where the magic begins. So let's head straight to the Quantman Backtest page. If you are new here, don't worry, we have covered a full video explaining the backtest page and its parameters, which is linked in the info card. But for now, let's keep moving. Run the backtest for each of your strategies. Then open the side by side in new tab under the My Strategy session. Now you have got 2 strategies ready for comparison. This is where the detective work begins. The backtest page shows tons of data, but don't feel lost. You only need to focus 4 key metrics to really understand about your strategy's efficiency. Winning probability, average profit and loss, drawdown, risk per trade. Think of these as your strategy report card. Each one tells a different story. Now let's compare the number of hand-picked the effective strategy. First one, overall profit and winning probability. Start with the big picture. How much profit has each strategy generated over the backtested period? This number gives you a quick snapshot of the performance. To make our cases study interesting, let's keep the overall profit information private. I'll share the profit numbers as 1,97,000 and 2,95,000. But I don't want to reveal which strategy earned which amount. Now let's start our actual comparison by looking at the winning probability. The winning probability tells you the likelihood a strategy will win, expressed as percentage of wins compared to the total number of attempts. In our case, the strategy 1 shows a higher winning probability, meaning it wins more trades overall. That sounds exciting, but remember, winning probability more often doesn't always mean making more money. Sometimes the frequent small wins can also be overshadowed by one big loss. So treat this as your first clue, not the final one. Next, dig into the average profit and loss per trade. This matrix will tell you the quality of each win or loss. In our case, strategy 2 has fewer winning trades, but each win is larger on average. Also, its average profit is 2.25 times its average loss, meaning it delivers more profit on average per successful trade. Think of it like a cricket batting averages. One player scores small runs consistently, while another scores well fewer times but hits big sixes. Both strategies can work, but you need to know which is your risk appetite. This is where strategy 2 starts to shine. Better average P&L means stronger trade outcomes even if didn't win as often. Now let's talk about drawdown, the part most retail traders ignore but professional observes over. Drawdown measures how much amount dips during the losing streak. A lower drawdown means the strategy recovers faster and doesn't put you through long painful downturns. Imagine you are climbing a mountain with 2 roads. One road has smoother, steadier path, while road 2 is a bit bumpier with occasional steeper sessions. Both lead to the top, but road 1 offers a more predictable, easier climb. In our case, strategy 1 looks safer here with a comparatively lower drawdown value. That's a big plus for anyone who values stability. Until here, both strategies gives a tough fight, making it difficult for us to pick the efficient strategy. At this point, you will be thinking about what choice to make. Are you confused? Don't worry, here comes the RPT value. A key measure to highlight a strategy's potential and clear up any confusions in choosing the right strategy. Because risk per trade is where the real decision happens. RPT is a consolidated parameter which summarizes all other parameters. A higher RPT is performed in general. Though the strategy 2 has higher drawdowns, its RPT is strong. This is because it has higher average profit and minimal average loss. And also the max loss of both the strategies was similar. But the max profit of strategy 2 is 3 times greater than the strategy 1. So when putting everything together, here is the decision making framework. Strategy 1 delivers better winning probability and slightly lower drawdowns. Strategy 2 has better average PNL, higher RPT and higher maximum profit. At first glance, strategy 1 feels safer, but when the strategy clash, RPT is the deciding factor. That's why strategy 2, despite its slightly higher drawdown, the lesser winning probability comes out on top. Now we have chosen the best strategy. Let's reveal which profit belongs to which. Which strategy earned 1,97,000 and which earned 2,95,000. Yes, strategy 1 made 1,97,000 and strategy 2 made 2,95,000. In addition to the above factors, here are pro tips while considering the potential of a strategy. First, if the average profit and loss figures are closer, you can prefer the one which has the higher winning probability. Next, it is better to aim for risk-reward ratio of 1:2 or higher when the winning probability is lower. Finally, if you can achieve the same or better overall profit with fewer trades, go for it. Because lesser trades means lesser brokerage and other charges. A strategy with slightly higher drawdown can be preferred if it offers significantly higher probability and also aligns with your risk tolerance. And there you have it, 4 simple steps and few pro tips to identify a good strategy all by yourself. No guesswork, no relying on experts, just you, the Quantman strategy builder and the backtest page. If you found this video useful, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel. And let me know in the comments which metric do you personally value the most while comparing the strategies. Until next time, keep testing, keep learning and keep trading smarter with Quantman. Thank you.
Trading and investing involve substantial risk and are not suitable for every investor.